This is the moment where I reflect on the fact that I am actually living my dream. I'm editing one book that's going to be published, and I'm working on another book that's probably going to be published too. So it's just really a wild process, especially thinking in terms of when I started writing when I was a teenager, I didn't revise at all. I would write something for the internet, for Amoeba, for Wattpad, and I'd write a chapter and I'd literally post it online. And then whenever the book was done, the book was online, and I saved the full manuscript and I put it in a folder somewhere. But I never really revised. And I think I was kind of talking to my friend about this yesterday, but my friend Eli was talking about visiting a bunch of family for Thanksgiving, and he had a family member that said when she was coming of age, she decided to not pursue art as a career and kept it as a hobby because she still wanted it to be an escape. And she asked my friend, is the art that you do for a living fun? And it was interesting because I immediately had kind of a gut reaction to the question where I thought, fun, like, this isn't just about fun. But it is interesting because let me unpack. When I started writing as a teenager, it was fun. It was a way for me to escape. It was a way for me to really exercise my imagination. But I think now, as I've gotten older, like I write for different reasons. Revising is also interesting because it really is about looking at what you've already written and deciding, based on what the overall goal of this project is, how can this piece of it be changed? Okay, book revision check-in. The date is currently Friday, December 3rd. I'm at my friend's house in Athens. I'm actually helping him do some behind-the-scenes stuff for a documentary he's working on. I'm currently doing memoir edits. I am actually making good progress. Me and the editor at Tin House decided to push forward the deadline 10 days, so I have 10 more days to edit. And right now I'm basically compiling all of the different edited sections into one document, and I'm kind of doing sort of preliminary pass through before I send it to him so we can both kind of look at the flow of all the chapters and sections, and honestly trying to see if the way that things have been rearranged, if it makes sense on a linear reading level. So that's where we're at right now. I feel good about these edits. I think in the next day or so I'm going to be able to send off this new version of the manuscript to him. And with the novel edits, I finished another chapter yesterday, and I have about 3 more chapters in that novel to write. So I think both these projects could be done in the next week, but cut to some B-roll of me helping with some behind the scenes stuff on this documentary, and I'll check in with you a little bit later. Around 11:30 a.m. we are stopping at a marathon right now. I'm currently in day 3 of the doing behind the scenes footage for my friend Eli Hiller's documentary. If you want to check out his website, it's elihiller.com. But we have been in the car for about 2 hours, and I just finished editing my manuscript. I finished polishing and putting all the chapters together, taking notes, saving numerous versions of it, and I just sent it off to my editor. I feel good. I mean, it's nice to have it done. It's nice to know that I only have a few more chapters of my novel to revise, and then I'll be done with all of this revision. So hopefully by the end of this next week, it'll just be revision vlog update. It is Tuesday, December 7th. I just wanted to read a little email that my editor sent to me yesterday from Tin House, because it made me really happy. So yesterday, my editor at Tin House messaged me and said, okay, going to send this to Tin House folks now to get some fresh eyes on it, but I think it is reading very well. Thanks for so much reimagining this book with me. I know it was a lot. I think we're on the right track. back. Am I a bad bitch? Yes, yes I am. 13th, I'm here with my friend Megan. I woke up, I applied to an MFA program, answered some emails. Now I'm gonna head to my friend Eli's house and get some work done, so we're gonna walk there soon. And today I'm trying to get through the next chapter of my book. I might be going to Cleveland for the next few days, which means I could get some good writing done at my mom's house, but more about that later. I'm gonna head out and grab my laptop. All right, hello everyone. I am in Cleveland. This is my mom's car. I'm here for a few days just to hang out and hopefully I can get more revising done. I kind of like these vlogs. I like just taking people with me and being like, we're gonna figure out what this is gonna look like. So I'm just kind of trying to spend some time, and hopefully when I get to my grandmother's house, I can get a little bit of writing done. It's really kind of weird and special that I'm gonna be going there to write because I have so many weird childhood memories, and there's a poem that I wrote in college that is about my grandmother's attic. So it's just a lot of memories coming back, but let's do this. We are in my grandmother's attic. This is a very interesting and intense part of my childhood. I remember always coming up here as a kid and being creeped out because there's 3 bedrooms up here and like a little lounge area, and there was a doll at the top of the stairs. And when I was a sophomore in college, I wrote a poem called The Ascension that was kind of about the experience of coming up here and kind of trying to find memories throughout different periods of my childhood. And so even just sitting in this room, it's just wild. It's wild. And I don't know, I like the quiet. Around 3:15, I have written about 2,000 words. I am basically in the closing of the last chapter. My friend just also messaged me about heading this way to pick me up, so I'm going to try and do a little bit more writing before she gets here. Maybe just try and get into the real last stretch. But we're getting closer. We are getting closer. Oh, I finished it. It's done. I just finished it. I'm not going to check the word count. I'm going to back this up, send it to myself. I feel proud. I am so proud of where this is ending and how it's different than the last draft. I'm excited to see what it's going to be like when I read it through. And I just seriously have to congratulate myself for finishing my memoir, selling it, finishing this book in August, and then doing a whole nother rewrite in 3 months. So I kind of wrote 2 books this year. Oh my God. I'm just over the moon. I'm gonna take a breather. Thank you for watching this revision diary series. I will put all of these videos in a playlist for you to be able to check them out in the future. Happy writing, and I'm gonna go and celebrate because I just finished revising my novel. See you later.